Hey people, that's Jason, and since Lisa Summit expressed interest, I'm going to at least show you parts and pieces of my getting ready process. As you can see, as a guy, well, I'm not exactly attractive, but hey, you gotta start somewhere, right people? Anyway, I'm not going to show you everything because, well, it would take too long, but I'm going to edit it and we'll get there through it together, right? Anyway, first part, most men recognize shaving cream, because, well, you gotta shave your ugly mug. Yeah, real ugly, huh? I'll just put some on, because it's easier to put on. Put it all over my face, because I grabbed apparently a whole bunch. Yes, I'm not perfect at this, even though I've been shaving my face for many years. It's probably like most men, I have facial hair, I need to shave my face. Kind of thing like when you're a teenager because you think you're manly or something. I have one hair on my face! I understood that some women feel the same about their legs. They get any leg hair and they're like, I'm a woman, I have to shave my legs, or maybe similar thought to that. I don't know. I'm not wanting to speak for women because heck knows I'm probably not qualified for that ever, but yeah, somewhat, huh? Yeah, probably looks like most guys in the morning or whenever they decide to change. It happens to be afternoon here, but whatever. I'm almost done, believe it or not. This is why I'm not going to show everything because, well, it would just take forever. Seriously, not forever. Usually takes me about an hour, if that tells me anything, just for shaving. Yes, folks, just for shaving. Oh boy, I'm super hairy today apparently. Sometimes I have to shave more than once just because my hair is kind of curly and obstinate on my face. But yes, ladies, this is just one part of the process. And I'll be back in a little while. And I'm back. I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing boxers, and yes, men, I have them on backwards just because, as most men know, sometimes the horse escapes the barn, as they say out west. And if you're a guy, you'll know what I mean. But that's why nothing can escape, and I don't get in trouble with you two. Although, you may see my stomach, which isn't pretty, which I apologize for, but hey, I'm not the prettiest thing in the world, am I? Anyway, next step is shaving even more. And my face is done, and yes, I still have some shaving cream on it, but I'm going to take a shower in a little bit anyway, so it's like whatever. And a different razor because at least I heard from one married guy that if you use his wife used his razor on her legs, and then he used it on his face, and he like cut the living daylights out of himself. So it's probably a good idea to have different blades for different hair types because some of them may be a little different and cause you issues. Anyway, I kind of just worked down. I guess next will probably be familiar to the women on our cross-dressers, whichever, or transgendered, or whatever else decides to shave your armpits, because, well, some guys do too. But anyway, yes, folks, I just kind of lather on a whole bunch. I don't worry about it too much, do I? Nothing complicated. And then, as the ladies know, and they may have better suggestions, but I just raise up my arm. And, well, you get the picture. And it takes a few tries, but, again, I'll be back in a little bit, and I'll continue the process, because, let's face it, you probably don't want to stare at my armpits. And if you do, well, you're even weirder than I am. Anyway, talk to you in a minute. Bye. Yes, folks, I'm back. Let's see if we can put some more here. In camera height right is kind of a pain, unfortunately, so you have to bear with me. Try not to expose you to too much of my stomach because it's not the sexiest thing in the world. Maybe about right there, Take a little bit. I'll lock the tripod down if you can't see it. And yes, folks, even more shaving. And I could shave a lot more if I really wanted to, but I get tired of shaving, honestly. If you're wondering, I'm going to shave my chest. Not at least part of it. And I believe this is okay with YouTube because technically I'm a guy, so I can go shirtless. Whereas if I was a woman, I want to be able to show this portion of me because, well, breast. Anyway, don't ask me to argue about it, somebody. I may have to make more than one video, even depending on how this runs, because as you can see, even from the edited down version, it takes a little while. And I'm sure I could do it faster or better. People have other suggestions, and yes, I get way too much shaving cream on my hands. Hello. If you're wondering, I'm just basically shave the part that sometimes you can see through a dress, like the top. Because chest hair is hanging out the top of your dress. Not so sexy. Kind of like me with my shirt off. Not so sexy. But, you know, whatever. I think you'll live. Or I hope you'll live. If you don't, well, it was nice knowing you. Anyway, you take your razor again, and pretty much similar process. And the only reason I don't have a lot of chest hair is because I shave it about every week for the guys out there that are like, I have more chest hair than you. Yeah, you probably do, because I shave mine, and you probably don't. But anyway, I'll be back again in a little bit to shave my legs, and I'll just keep going along until we get to Maryland, which may take a while. But anyway, talk to you later. Bye. And back again. I know if you can see me. Hopefully you can hear me. Well, let's hope you can hear me, because the problem is the screen faces the other way. But, of course, I have to have the camera aimed at me because, well, you don't see me, I assume. Anyway, yes, folks, shaving, more shaving, and believe it or not, I have to shave my feet. Because, unfortunately, I'm part Hobbit, apparently, for those that are Lord of the Rings fans, because my feet are hairy. And, ladies, if you want to complain about shaving your legs, well, try shaving your feet. It's a pain, to put it mildly. Hopefully I don't cut myself. If I do, for those that are squeamish, I may bleed. Because, well, that's what happens when you cut yourself with a razor, for those that don't know. Which probably isn't many people, because a lot of people shave. It's just, most people won't shave their feet. And then, yeah, I can show you a little bit of my leg here too. Same time, hopefully you can see it somewhat. Okay, I'll just put some on the front of my leg here, because this is pretty much all the same. Some of it, as women, and I will tell you, is harder to reach, but you get the point. It's not exactly rocket science. And yes, I have a lot of bruises and stuff from work, so and a few scabs from work, because they just bump into you and rip into you. So again, for squeamish, you may want to look away, because if I cut them off, well, again, I may bleed. So just one of those things. Anyway, I'm gonna work on my legs some more. Hopefully you can see it halfway decently. I'm not sure. I would think so. I'm trying to like align my camera, if you're wondering, to my leg, at least approximately. And I'll shave some more just for the heck of it, just in case. And yes, I'm probably not an expert at it, ladies. that the hair gets taken off, and that's the important part. Like I say, sometimes around the bruises and scabs and stuff, it's pain to shave. But, whatever, you live. Anyway, talk to you in a while again. I don't want to shut off the camera because, unfortunately, the controls are on. Yeah, I'm back. I don't know if you can tell, but I got my panties on. So it's, you know, starting to transition toward, well, I guess I always wear panties, but anyway. I don't always wear this, I'll put it that way. One of my bras, this one's not real sexy looking, but hey, let's face it, how many people see my bra there than me? Well, however many people are going to watch this now, huh? Yes, I'm using a bra extender, ladies, because unfortunately I'm kind of big around the chest. Even if I lost a lot of weight, I'd still be kind of big around the chest. It's just all the way I'm built. So to women, this will look real familiar. Maybe even to some men. If you have wives, you've probably seen bra extenders. Trust me. That's how I knew they existed. And putting on a bra, at least for me, is a little bit of a challenge. I'm sure women will laugh at me, but you know, hey, I haven't been doing it all my life. I just put it on backwards because I have not developed a hook behind your back skill yet. At least most bras hook behind your back, and I think all mine do, to be honest. And I'm sure there's probably a better way to do it. I may need to adjust this one. This is a bra I don't wear much, if you're wondering. My main problem is I don't really have any real breast to, you know, hold it where it's supposed to go. So sometimes it slides up or slides down, usually up. Well, let's see what else I have to think, because it's kind of a process, as you can probably tell. I think if most of you have seen my lovely wig cap, I finally found this one again. Kind of looks like I'm going to go swimming or whatever. And then his feeble dress. That's what I prefer. That's why, well, I'm a cross-dresser, huh? Yes, in case you didn't notice, a dude in a dress. And then trying to sort out the dress is always interesting. At least for me, again, I haven't been wearing dresses all my life, ladies. Mostly pants. And rarely shorts. So I have to kind of sort things out. Let's see. There we go. Now it's starting to get close. Closer. Try and make myself at least look somewhat presentable. I don't know if I'll ever look truly presentable. Where my belt went. Wondering it's supposed to have a belt. I'll have to look and find it eventually. I'm not sure that. It's just like a string. Weird. Anyway. And something I'm still getting used to. Not very good at, honestly, is makeup. That's big bucks. Let's see. I think I read the right way. And let's see here. I still have to look at the directions, ladies. I haven't done it enough. And foundation. Gotta remember, it's like a house. Foundation first. Otherwise, well, your house wouldn't do too well with it, fellas. Or ladies that know about foundations on houses. See, blush. No. Let's see. Foundation. Yes, guys, I have my own foundation. My own makeup brushes, and as you saw earlier, women's razor, and well, it's just kind of like a cross-dressing way, I guess. Some women's things, some men's things, a little bit of blur between the genders, I guess you'd say. I'm never sure how much foundation to use. Brr. Oh yeah, I got primer first. See, I'm starting to remember, ladies. Primer, then foundation. At least I'm pretty sure. Double check. Yep, primer. Woo! I'm getting there, ladies. Someday I may actually know what I'm doing. Until then, just bear with me. And I just usually squoosh them on my face. Yeah, it looks kind of disgusting, but yeah, whatever. It's like, whatever, people. I'm not sure how much you're supposed to use. Someone said to try putting makeup on without my wig on. So when I went to Comic-Con, and of course right now, well, following that advice and putting it on without my wig on. I'm also putting it on without my glasses at the moment. Which I don't know is the best idea, but the problem is you have to apply it where your glasses go, and it's kind of a big pain in the butt. To be honest, for those that aren't used to glasses, unfortunately I'm way too used to mine. So, well, never sure how much foundation to use either. I guess you say to apply it sparingly, whatever the heck sparingly is. Brr. Sure, women out there are horrified and gasping in terror and looking for my number. No! Don't do it like that! But one time, everyone that's put on makeup, I'm sure, has made themselves a disaster area. Because it's just kind of part of the process, I guess. So, if I make myself a disaster area, just bear with me. You know what I mean? Let's see. I'm still trying to remember. Yes, I'll look at the directions, folks. Concealer, yeah. Trying to conceal all this ugly mud. Actually, mostly just the facial hair, as I said in another video. It's bugging me that I don't know where my belt is. Here. Irritating. I wonder where it went to. I don't know. I'm supposed to use a different brush. I'm starting to learn, ladies. Stand back. Really, stand back. You may get makeup on you for me. If you're wondering, I'm trying to hide to the best of my ability where my facial hair is. Although I don't know how good I do, honestly. Because most women don't have to worry about facial hair. Obvious places, at least for me, that I get to concede is around my chin, sometimes on my cheeks. I'm trying to think where else. Up by where my sideburns would be. Keyword would be. It always looks weird when you start to first put it on and you have to like spread it around. Or at least I'm guessing that's what you're supposed to do. You tell me. I'm not a makeup expert by any sense of the imagination. I'm just starting to learn it, as you probably can tell by the fact I have to look at my directions. Oh yeah, blush. Yes, people, I put on blush. Bigger. And eventually I'll have to try some different blush or something, I don't know. I just picked a shade, and for now that's what At least I'm stuck with. I'm not exactly sure where you're supposed to put it. I think you're supposed to highlight your cheeks. Somebody tell me. Because like I say, I am no expert on makeup. And let's see here. Yeah, last step is the finishing powder. Before I do that, I'm going to try a little bit of makeup around my eyes. If I can figure out how to open this again. There's only one way it opens. At least me, I haven't used it enough to remember how that way is. Oops. I got stuff coming apart again. Yeah. I dropped the one part in one video, as some of you might remember. Yeah, what shall we do today? I have to kind of remember rose since I'm colorblind. Yeah, let's try some of this shade, whatever the freak shade it is. That's people applying makeup colorblind. Being colorblind is fun. I know that's how you're supposed to do it, but here, my problem is when I tend to bat my eyes or squinch them too tight. Maybe. Better. It's not perfect, is it? But whatever. And then let's see. What are we doing on time? I can at least put on my wig. Yeah, I'll pause it here. Start it up again in a minute and make it a different video. So bear with me when I pause it, and I'll be back. Alright, I'm back again. I know. But if I pause things, it makes it easier for editing. Because trust me, I'm not much of an editor. Oh, alright. We're starting to get close, right? If you're wondering, I'm trying to adjust my wig right. It's kind of a pain, to be quite honest. I'm sure those that have worn wigs more than me are more used to it, but again, I have not worn wigs for the majority of my life. So it's kind of a learning process. I look lovely, don't I? Fudge. Oh, I forgot my earrings. Usually, if you're wondering, I'm trying to put on my earrings before my hair. Oh, and I forgot a necklace. I guess it's still a mess, so I'm going to take it off for a minute again. Set it down over here. And, I don't know. Let's see. I guess I can put on my favorite necklace. Yes, ladies, I have a favorite necklace, probably like some do. It's not really fancy or anything. It's just costume jewelry. Or at least what I've heard it call it, costume jewelry. And I have hair's cut in my necklace. Whatever happened to real women? Yeah. Happens to me anyway. If you're wondering, I'm trying to hook my necklace. Again, not something I've done a lot, so most women will chuckle at how difficult it is for me, I'm sure. Although I know my ex-wife used to have problems hooking stuff too, so yeah, it's just difficult to hook stuff, huh? These little clasps. I've heard my ex-wife call them lobster clasps. I can talk. They're kind of a pain. Well, let's see. Be handy if I could see, huh? see my earrings. Why not? Since it's September 11th, and it is the United States of America, oh, red, white, and blue today, why not, huh? Believe it or not, I like America. I just don't like some of the stuff that goes on here, but, you know, hey, the world isn't perfect, is it? If I can even get them in. Tricky part sometimes. Not used to these types of earrings either. And I'll try, I don't know. I'll try the other ear. You're wondering sometimes I get annoyed and decide to switch ears. There we go. Excuse me. Still have a cold or something. I don't know. I'm going to die. Oh, eventually. And I was right now. Come on. There we go. Let's try again. Oh, see, it works. Sometimes I think it's just frustration. I don't know. I'm sure women sometimes occasionally cuss their earrings. There we go. Like I say, all red, white, and blue. I don't know if anybody will see them under this wig, but you know, whatever. That's just kind of, I don't know. The way I think of women, I'm sure some women would find that derogatory, but you know, long hair, earrings, a dress. Sometimes, I'm sure, again, it would horrify some, but sometimes I really think my cross-dressing was influenced by how my mother dressed, or at least to some degree. There we go. Oh. Yep, I look like Cousin It. Trying to start at the bottom like Amber. Friend of mine, Amber, said. It's such a bloody mess. I did at least wash my wig finally. I need to wash it more. So I'm almost afraid to, because I don't really know what I'm doing in some respects, as you probably can tell. Oh, whatever. Look, at least somewhat presentable. If you're wondering, I can feel like a big knot in the back. It's like, alrighty then. I thought I got most of them out, but maybe not. It's a real pain to try and comb long hair. I can see why some women don't have it. It's easier to maintain short hair. Oh, anyway. And I think my bra right up again. I guess eventually I'll have to find my belt if I can. Let's see here. I don't know. My mom would probably say I look like a hooker. Whatever. As my sister pointed out, she probably doesn't even know what hookers look like. Sorry again. Yeah. go. Anyway, probably not perfect, but I don't know. Halfway presentable, I think. Hopefully. Frost wasn't where I'd like it to be. I'll have to find a tie. Anyway, it's Maryland. Because I feel more femme when I'm, like, I don't know, all the way, you know, like the hair, the makeup, the necklace, you know, dressed like, I don't know, like a picture woman, like I say, nothing against them or anything. If anything, this is kind of, you know, although I don't probably look that great, honestly, but kind of like, you know, almost like in respect to women, because I think they're pretty, and granted, I'm probably not pretty, but, you know, whatever. I'm a dude in a dress, but you know, you kind of get what you get. You get the big shoulders and the big gut. But anyway, this is Maryland. Hoping you had a good weekend. I'm going to go to LGBT thing about rights and LGBT rights in Utah. Might be interesting. Might be boring. Guess you didn't hear me. It might be boring. I don't know. That's something to do. So if you're wondering why I dressed up, well, then the fact it's Thursday. Cross-dressing Thursday, apparently. But, you know, figure I'll go down there. Anyway, hope you all have a good weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.